Hi everyone, welcome to today's live. Today's plan is to have a look at Bookball KDP, go through a design, go step by step and do a design together, just so you can see how quick, straightforward it is to design your own book. So before I open Bookball and show you my design process, this is how many books I've sold already this month. So for me, my KDP business, so that's selling and publishing books through Amazon. Mine is doing pretty well. We're on the 11th today, so 11 days in I've got 50 orders. So I'm pretty happy about that. This is probably so far predicting that I'm going to have my best month yet, which is awesome. So let's have a look at Bookball. So I design all of my books that are published on KDP through BookBolt. When you sign into BookBolt, this is what it looks like. And then you can use keyword searches and BookScout and all of these to find an idea, find something that you would like to make, to see if it's something that's needed and wanted on Amazon. And then you click BookBolt Studio to open up where you design the book. So I'm just going to start straight from the beginning. So this is how I would design my own book from the beginning. New project. And we're going to call this book Geography Word Search. So all of my books published on published on KDP are word searches. That's all I specialise in. I don't create high content books or novels or stories. It's all word searches. So two popular sizes you can create is the 6x9, so it's kind of like a pocket size word search, good for putting in your handbag. And the other one, the classic bigger size ones, is an 8.5 times 11. I like this one. When I think of a word search, this is the one I want. I want a big font, big size, easy to read. And then my pages, I always do 55 puzzles. So the page count will be 110 because that's with the solutions too. And then we just start from there. So if you fancy having a go at creating your books, have a go on BookBolt. There's a link in my bio. You can just click straight on there and you actually do get 3 days free trial. So it's worth just signing up to have a go. Just use my code Tori20 and you can actually get 20% off if you decided to stay signed up as well. Okay, so this is how it looks to begin with. So we're going to start by designing the cover. Now you can just start with the background. You can just cover the back and just give it a colour or something. So I'm doing a geography book. Let's go. We're probably going to cover this anyway, but just to start us off. Okay, so starting off here, you want, looking at the back cover, you want a space for a blurb, and the front you want a space for a title. So we'll call it a heading. That'll go here. I'm going to call it just geography for now. And then we're going to create like a border for it to sit on. And let's make that green. We're just going to round the edges because it just looks a bit nicer, doesn't it? Okay, so here we go. Geography. Perfect. And you always want to stay within these boundaries. If you don't stay within the boundaries, when you go to publish a book, Amazon will send you a warning through email just saying, hey, that won't publish, try again. So you got to re-upload it. Okay, I'm going to use that as well for the blurb, so it looks similar. Here we go. And then this is going to be geography specific, like it's aimed at children revising geography at school. So let's say ages 7 to 11 year. So if this was England, UK, we'll call it year groups. So years 3 to 6. Just deleted that one moment, get it back. There we go. Year 3 to 6. Then just shrink it down a bit and fit it under the geography. Okay, so this is the look I'm aiming for, something like this. Okay, so this is, remember, I'm using BookBolt to create my word searches. You can sign up to BookBolt, 3 days free trial, and you get 20% discount. There's a link in my bio, make sure you check that out, and you can give it a go too. And if you use my code Tori20, get 20% off discount. Okay. You also want to make it clear what it is, so I'm going to call it word search. So the good thing about BookBolt is you can save like a draft, a copy. So if you spent a lot of time creating your cover, your book cover, your word search cover, whatever you want to make, you can save it and just make small changes, reuse it for each of your books. So if I'm happy with this book cover, I'll keep it and then reuse it for another book and another book. Just change it. Say I want to do a history book, I'll change it to history. Or a book about donkeys, I'll change it to a donkey book and just write donkey instead. You'd be surprised what people buy. So it's really good to use the tools, the keyword search, to see what people are actually searching for and what will sell. The main thing is just trying, just get something out there and try. So I'm going to change that to word search. White text. And then let's give it maybe a bit bolder than that. That looks pretty good though. Yep. Okay, and then in your blurb in the back, you just want to write something, keep it simple, but this is a geography book aimed at homeschooling or aimed at primary school children, working from home, revision, homeschooling. You can complete the crosswords in any direction, straight, forward, vertical, horizontal, diagonal, all solutions found in the back. Just something like that. Keep it simple. What you can do is, and what I do for mine is, ask AI to write something for you. Then you don't have to. What I'm going to do is load one up I've already got and just copy it off it. This is what I mean when I say you can just use what you've already got and copy it. Right, let me open different project. See, I've got a few on the go and I've saved them. This is a history book I've done, so I'm just going to copy the blurb but change history to geography. Whilst that's loading, let's have a look at how I did last month and how my sales has progressed since I began. So let's go on that's what it's about, isn't it, the money. So let's have a look at the royalties estimator and see how far back we can go. I think, this year, let's go there. Here you go. So you can see, started in January, first book sale. I think I published maybe one book here, maybe 3. just to try it out. I literally watched a YouTube video, so maybe someone will see this YouTube video or a live on TikTok and use it for inspiration. I saw a YouTube video and just thought, that looks easy, straightforward. I'm going to give it a go. So I signed up to BookBolt and gave it a go, and I uploaded 3 random books. I didn't even research them, to be honest. I just uploaded them and completely forgot about it. And then I checked at the end of Feb and saw that I did actually make a couple of sales. I thought, that's interesting. So I thought, I'll just do a few more. Checked in March, again, a few more sales. Then I thought, right, I'm actually making sales and I haven't put in much effort. What would happen if I actually tried? So you can max out, I think you can do 10 publications per week. So I thought, 10, that's not a lot. It's not, you can just do it around your day job. I thought, I'm going to max out every week 10 publications. And you can see I've started that, around March. So since I've maxed out my 10 publications a week, my sales has gone up. Now the reason it's gone down here is because August isn't finished. So when August is finished, so basically that's 11 days of August I'm up to there. So when August is finished, if it continues the way it is, it should still probably go up. I don't expect it to go up forever. It's not like infinite. There's a limit on my brain power and how much I can publish, and whether you're picking things that sell or creating stuff that does sell. I know there's a limit to that, but for now, every little helps. So I've actually made over $1,000 from this. This is pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, I absolutely recommend people try. Just give it a go. Okay, so let's go back, see if that's loaded now. It's still loading. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's paste that. Maybe I need to paste that into a text box. So let's add text. There we go. Just shrink that down a bit. That's gone a bit too small. There we go. So yeah, make sure you get your that should do. Yeah, your back wants to cover all bases, your blurb. So this tells you to complete each puzzle, find every word hidden in the grid, across, down, left, right, etc. There we go. So that explains exactly how to complete the puzzles. I like to centralise mine because the idea is you want it to look nice. Because when people are buying on Amazon, they are literally judging a book by its cover. So you need to make sure the cover does everything you need it to and looks appealing. Okay, so now that's done. Next thing is I would look for an eye-catching picture or graphics. The great thing with BookBolt is they actually have pictures you can use. So you can use Pixabay and search for things. So if I was doing geography theme, I might search for globes, mountains, anything like that, and make some kind of arrangement of them. Another thing you can do is upload your own pictures, and you can create your own pictures using AI picture generators. So I've uploaded some here that I've already done. Literally just type in a prompt, create a child completing a puzzle sat at a table, something like that. There we go, so that's what mine looks like. So I'm going to delete that now, that background. There we go, and line this one up. definitely starting to come together now. And just to highlight that it is geography, I think I would add more pictures to this. Something geography related, like that globe looks good. In addition, you could add things that give your book, or appear to give your book, some kind of authority. What I mean by that is, like, you can add seals of approval. Upload one here. So I've got a lot of things uploaded like this. So you can upload a little stamp thing. And then we'll put 55 plus puzzles. Put that in there. It looks like some kind of official authority. So make sure it's not going over the edge. The picture can go over the edge, but you don't really want the words going over the edge. There we go. So it's looking more aesthetically pleasing now, I would say. This could probably be a bit bigger, I would reckon. Or maybe choose a bit more of a bold font. And then we want a back now. So if you want to give Book Bolt a try, you can click a link in my bio. That'll take you straight to Book Bolt. You can sign up 3 days for free. So you can even just try it out for 3 days and see what you come up with. If you want to continue, use my code because you can get 20% discount. The code is Tori20. So use it. Try it. The best thing you can do is just try. Okay, let's have a look at the background. We want the back cover now. Back cover. Again, you can use AI to help if you want to generate some images. And the back cover's pretty much there, I would say. Just get it all lined up nicely. So something like this. It's maybe not the final, but it's looking pretty good. Anyway, once you've done your cover and you're happy with it, this is when you get to do the fun bit. So you click puzzles, the little puzzle tab, and these are all the different types of books you can upload and create on Book Bolt. So we're going to look for the word search one because that's what we've created. This one. And I'm doing 55, so 1 to 55. And then you upload. So your list of words, again, use AI to help you create a list of words. You just say so many lists of so many words for this topic. Sometimes they can't generate 55, so just say generate 10 at a time. Simple as that. Save it in Excel, but save it as a .csv. Okay, so this is my geography list. And then you just click continue to solutions and submit. And it should just load up there. Doesn't take long. That's it, we're done. Let's have a look at what they look like now they've all loaded in. So this is what the word searches look like once they're loaded up. Very professional, exactly like your picture, exactly like every word search you've ever done. Proper set of words. And also solutions included. So let's go to a solutions page and have a look. Perfect, exactly what you want to see. So how good is that? Book Bolt has the software. You literally download, upload a list of words from Excel and it creates it into this word search. It's awesome. And that's it. Pretty much the word search is done. You would just click download current project. Done. So I've just shown you from start to finish a book, a word search in 20 minutes. And that is me creating the cover from start to finish. So imagine if you've already got your cover made and you're just changing the titles and things like that, you can get the production of these word searches down to 10 minutes, which is great if you just want to create a few books to try it out. You're not committing loads of time and energy. It's just doing the first few to get you used to it. So if you want to try, click the link in my bio, have a go, sign up for your 3-day free trial. And then if you like it, if you're having a good time and you think it's for you, then you can sign up, use Tori20, and you get 20% discount too. Okay, so before we go, just a reminder, if you're on the fence, this is how my sales have been since I started in around February. So the sales has gone up, the royalties has gone up, and I can't wait to see what this looks like at the end of the year, because I only spend a couple of hours a week on this, so it's exciting to see where we can go with this. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've got any questions about KDP, if you've got any questions about BookBolt, feel free to message me. If not, come back for another live. I will be going live again in 2 days, so Thursday at 7 p.m. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. See you later.